Bayonne Board of Education candidate John Cupo, one of 3 candidates seeking a 2-year term on the board, explained why he feels he is the best thing for this city in terms of keeping the school district finances as well as the school children safe.
I feel that there's a lot of waste in the budget itself. I think the money that I save could be put to better use to other programs within the school system. Things that are not working, you eliminate, and the things that are working, you just add more money to it and make it flourish.
Sure. What do you think the Board of Ed is doing well right now, and what do you think they're not doing so well?
Well, that's a big question. I think on a whole, the school budget the school board are doing well on a whole. I look at it differently on the amount of a budget that is granted to the city. I know that in every budget there is between 5 and 10% worth of waste, and that's where I'll look to, is to capture the waste in the school board budget.
What do you think your biggest asset would be to the board?
Well, I bring a wealth of knowledge by running my own business in Hudson County. I was a real estate broker in Hudson County for a long time. I started in 1973. I was an office of one person. I grew to an office of 300 people with a budget that encompasses millions of dollars on a daily basis. And my ability to budget, I'm the bean counter. I'm the guy that checks and rechecks all of the figures and allocates the money. That's what I did in my daily business, and I will look to examine the books of the school board to make it more efficient.
Why did you think this was a good fit for you?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. Just about 8 days ago today, I became a grandfather for the first time to a little girl named Sienna, and she's probably going to remain here in Bayonne. Now more than ever, I think the input of myself into the school board to protect my grandchild and all the other grandchildren of the parents and of the district. I want to make sure that there's efficiency in everything that the school board does, not only from the budget, but from the school, the teachers' contract, to the maintenance department, and to all the employees of the school.
Every time we look, it feels like the teachers need a new contract and they can't seem to come together on an agreement. So what do you think the sticking point is there, and how do you think we could avoid these constant, for lack of a better term, battles in the future?
Well, it's a little thing called the doctrine of necessity that all the school board members had to vote on to allow the sitting trustees so they can vote on the school board contract. I don't have that issue, the doctrine of necessity. If elected, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There will be a school contract, not for 1 year, not for 2 years. There will be longevity in the school board contract. I'm looking long term because I know a happy teacher makes a happy school and makes the students learn better.
Could you tell us a little bit about some of the community initiatives you've taken on, including this one?
I had volunteered to do a rehabilitation of a playground that sits next to a piece of property that I'm involved in on Avenue C and 19th Street. And about a couple of months ago, I saw a need for improvement. The city is very cooperative in helping the improvement of this park, but I wanted to come into the park and lend a hand to do a facelift on the park. We did a lot of work in the park to make it more presentable to the minor children that come into the park.
I'm John Cupo with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.